Hello, hope all is well. I decided last time to still completely ignore the levels that was screwing with my head, i.e. the normal ones, and to try something new. Oh yeah, last time I was completed the colour match ones. So, let's see here. This is... I have to go from lowest to highest? Do I? Okay. Add to visit a computer terminal to view your inventory. Very nice. Okay. So that's just one puzzle. Where does this not have another thing here? Okay, that was just a one-off instance. That's a shame. I kind of want that one to be more than one, because that was kind of a cool puzzle. The idea of going from smallest to biggest. Hopefully the pillars, there's also puzzles where pillars got numbers on them or something. Let's see, what's this? Let's see here. So... I assume this isn't the correct, yeah, because that's not the same looking thing, is it? This is just single dots. So I don't think that's the right kind of solution for that, if I'm honest. But let's give this a go. So that's an arrow saying go to this one, right? Cool. So this feeds... So they're energy supply lines. So I need to feed all of them to... So this feeds both this and this side. Which means I can touch this one at will. Which then allows me to touch this. Which then lights up this. I don't have to necessarily light them in order, do I? I do. Interesting. So if I go like this, then like this, like this, then like this, then like this, then like this. Okay. You know what? This makes sense. Why does that make more sense in my head than colours? I don't know, but oh well. So this and this are the beginning, okay? So if I come down here, along here, in here, that's not going to be the right solution. Well, it does allow me to do this, right? No. No, it does not. Maybe I don't touch this one initially, and this feeds this. Then I come... No. Let's see here. This feeds into this, which then feeds down and along into this, which feeds down this way. But I need a way of getting to that one without touching the other ones, because look, when I touch this, it goes black. So I have to light them in the rough sequential order. So if I do this, and I do... Again, I can't do that because the angles, it touches other things. I can't do this like this because I can't touch this and get around it at the moment. So that lights too. This one, excuse me, lights this. Again, I need to be able to touch this one before that one. I don't think I have a way to do that right now. If I touch this one here, right, and then come off to this one, then I can touch this, and then that, right? So the only issue here is that I don't have the correct path to touch, be able to go around this one so far, because I'm stuck here. This whole thing is the correct concept, I believe, but then it's this being a pain. What happens if I just come this way, right, and then I set this path up similar? No, because I need to be able to come down and around, don't I? I like this one. This one makes more sense to me for some reason. And then we go around there. That's entirely gone. But again, I can't physically do that because I can't get around this damn light node. And then that'll be the solution. So, let's try that again. With even more wacky, unhinged concepts, like coming around this one. Then what about if I just cut through here? Cut through here? No, because it touches that node. So it looked like I could just do this, run around the outside here, but that one's not touched because it has to touch this first. Then like that. So if I then touch this here, I then can't get round. Darn it. And I can't come through here because it touches 2 before the 1. This one's got me good. This one's got me real good. Can I not just like do a single like loop up here to then touch this? Again, I have done this before. It stops me from hitting this. So what if I touch this before? No, that has to be touching this. Then I feel like that would be the solution there. So that's the final bit, I feel. I just can't tell which way I want to go first. I think I have to go for that one first, based on the angles. What am I missing? I can't go like this because it touches, or rather it stops me from allowing me to touch here unless I take that route. But that also can't touch this after. Essentially these two have to give me the scope to then touch this to then get out. That's like the overall goal. Can I just do that? Which then frees up that. Which then allows me to do not that. Again, we've covered this. Don't do that. But I really can't see it being anything other than one of those two solutions at the moment. Again, this needs to wrap around the outside here. I also can't touch this. I feel like this has to come down here. Right. I think that taking the left path is the correct one. So take this, loop back around to open up the space, right? No, because it blocks the Unless... I don't know what the unless was for, to be honest, because that was a fail. It kind of has to wrap around this way for me to get in. Maybe these have to be first. And I have to do it in the sequential order if I do. It's actually imperative for it to be in that order if I go that route first. Because it then cuts off the lines if I take anything other than the designated white ones. I know, I get it, it's a little racist. There's no path for me to get there. So I still feel like this is like an end part here. And I can touch this. I really want to be able to just somehow wrap around this to get to this one. Which is... God damn it. What am I missing? I'm missing something obvious, I know that. I've established the rules of this set of puzzles, right? I can only light up ones that are sequential. Anything else cuts the line. So I still feel like it's that, even though it's not. What if it's like that? This would then have to go on the outside, but I can't get through here. It's so close, but I can't get through the gap. And I would love to be able to say, take this first, but you just can't. Is there any way for me to do that, but from the beginning? To like, take this, and then allow it to loop back on itself up. I don't think there is for this one. I don't think that would be possible. Basically, I just want to try and keep the lines tight so I've got movement here. This space needs to be open. That's what I'm thinking. No, it would need to be around the outside here. But again, I can't then touch this one. I think this may be one of my more favoured puzzle types in this game so far. I quite like this idea. I wonder if I just loop this up. I've already forgotten. And then around. Then here. But then I take the inside this way to get in and around. Yeah! Okay, makes sense. So there's two end nodes, right? Because I need to fulfill this one. Well, technically there's three. I'm just having a play first. Bear with. Okay. If I was to immediately come up here. Then I block myself from everything else in the level. Cool. kind of want to just do this, touch this one, grab this, grab this, grab this. What happens if I use this wall here to lean against and around it? I mean, that covers it, but I don't think I want that wire. That wire there is somewhat misleading in what it does for me. Even though I'm quite liking everything before it. That's good. That's good. Ish. Again, I say ish because I need to be able to get to here and then get out. Let's conquer bits at a time. What happens if I instead do this? And then I can't do this. Hold on. If I do this, then through, and through. Again, it blocks this off. This one here that I'm stood next to is the end piece. It's literally the end piece in this puzzle. So it needs to be left as open as possible. What happens if I try taking it as round as possible? I know this looks silly, because it is silly, right? Well, I'd need some way to then come back off this wall. So I feel like this is part of the solution here, then it wraps around here, and then it's just about getting this last bit figured out. If I then loop back off here, I could then block myself in. Wonderful. I'm just seeing what I can do here. Don't take this for realsies right now. I still quite like this far of the solution. What happens if I can then push like this, right? And then I can come back off this, and then around, and then off this wall. Nice.
So, Pluto, despite having been here all but a single orbit, you're already making far more sense of these anchors than I ever did. This kind of thing was never really my area of expertise. If it wasn't helping me pilot my ship, then I wanted nothing to do with it. Not the best attitude, I admit. To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure what these things do. They were meant to stop some spike on some graph that I'm told was important, with the minor side effect that literally all systems are no longer remotely accessible. Useful, right?
Okay, and for that, how do I get down there? I need to be able to go down. There's stairs there. The hardest puzzle of the episode. How to take stairs. What's this? This has got a button here. So once I've found something, I can bring it here, and that will be an accessible thing. Probably from this. So this is another set of orders, to which I shall conquer next time. So, see you then.